James Harden be like. Man, RB The Breakthrough, giving you the most objective commentary that has never been written or scripted from a basketball player's perspective. And there is way too many people out here lacking in these NBA streets. Do not be one of those. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a new video. And make sure to click all. Also, guys, very important, we are almost at 100,000 subscribers on this channel. This is freaking awesome. I am so stoked. And as promised, I will be doing a Q&A, so any questions that you do have, definitely post them in the comments below, because I am going to do a 100K Q&A video, and I will be answering all of your questions from, you know, what made me switch my shooting hand from right to left, what type of women do I like, just everything. So definitely post your questions down in the comments below. Now, as we do know, the Golden State Warriors do face the Houston Rockets in game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, and we all know that just in general, one of the biggest keys to winning a championship is definitely defense. And for reasons that I really don't understand, everybody on the Warriors is basically seen as an average or great defender except for Steph Curry. It's universal knowledge that teams try to quote unquote exploit Steph Curry and his defense, and it has made headways that the Houston Rockets will try to do the same. Well, Steph Curry has responded to the Houston Rockets and other teams who want to quote unquote exploit his defense. So as we always do on my channel, let's take a listen to what he said here.
When you've got Paul and Harden driving and trying to get you guys to reach in and foul.
It's a game plan that has been very consistent with James. Same with CP, no matter where they've been over their careers, and whether it's a regular season game, playoff game, conference finals game, it's all the same type of mentality against them. Try to make it tough as possible. They're obviously great scorers. They're going to make tough shots. You know, our goal is not have many breakdowns, communicate, not foul, and play, you know, solid defense for 48 minutes. And we've done a pretty good job of that so far, you know, throughout the playoffs. They're a different type of challenge with how they go about, you know, isolation and shoot as many threes as they do, but we've seen a lot of film. We've experienced it throughout the season. The 3 games we played them, and we gotta be ready. Just playing a basketball game, but a playoff type game too.
As it relates to this series, how much do you expect to get dragged potentially into the pick and roll?
Every single play. I hope it's every single play.
What is your confidence level with, you know, the way you can defensively slide and guard these guys who are obviously some of the best in the league?
I'll be fine. I mean, obviously, James averages 30 points a game. Hard to stop, but for anybody in the league. But we've been in situations where teams want to try to pick on whoever. It's kind of funny if you look at the Hampton 5 lineup that's out there. I would probably do the same exact thing if I was coaching. I guess that's when you got Clay, Andre, Draymond, and KD out there. I embrace those opportunities to get stops, try to make it, you know, tough in those ISO situations, whatever the case is, and just do my job. And then
Okay, first of all, you know, as you guys can tell from these clips, and I'm trying something new here, guys. I'm hoping that this video doesn't get copyrighted in any way because of the clips that I'm using, especially because I'm using such short clips. But as you can see from a lot of these defensive clips, Steph Curry is actually a good defender. And just a side note, for people who want to say, oh, well, you must be some huge Steph Curry fan because you're defending his defense when he's obviously trash. Well, to my friends who do know me from, you know, 2012, 2013, to the people who knew me back then who actually watch my videos, they can definitely attest that back then, whenever Magic Johnson and all type of people were, you know, straight bashing Russell Westbrook, I would constantly defend him. And that's not because of bias, it's because I hear something that's not right. As a matter of fact, on many occasions, I actually defended Jeremy Lin. If you say something that's not factual about LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, I'm going to do the same. First of all, this misnomer that Steph Curry does not guard other point guards guards? If that is the case, why are you able to see the clips that you're able to see right now? For one, that is a huge misnomer. Also, keep in mind that in different situations in the playoffs, in the finals, where you have your best player or your superstar who you do not want to get in further foul trouble. I've seen many NBA teams do this with Damian Lillard. I've seen it in some cases with Russell Westbrook. Oh, and could you please tell me this? Why was it that Kevin Durant was guarding LeBron James in the finals last year, yet LeBron James was not guarding Kevin Durant on the other end? A lot of y'all will talk about Steph Curry, but nobody will point that fact out from last year's finals. But I digress. And as a matter of fact, I try to tell everybody who I know this, defense in the NBA is hella overrated. People want to try to tell me, oh, well, Steph Curry, he can't play defense. Well, wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that, Russell Westbrook and other point guards, they play really good defense? Well, that's strange because Steph Curry is actually rated above them in defensive rating and defensive win shares. Also, since every single point guard is such a great defender and Steph Curry is trash, if these guys are so great at defense, why has Steph Curry straight lit up Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Eric Bledsoe, Russell Westbrook, and even though this guy's not a point guard, we can put him in there, he's lit up Kawhi Leonard. Literally, guys, any point guard that you can name, Steph Curry has lit them up already. And more times than not, he does it consistently on a seasonal basis. And what I don't understand is that even though that is the case, many of you will still say, oh, well, this person is still a good defender. They're still an average defender. And I can tell that a lot of you guys are just listening to what the media has to say. Because I'm sorry, but I have to break it to you guys. Defense in the NBA is damn near non-existent. You literally can't play defense on players nowadays. Yeah, you can get a steal here, a block there, but for the most part, today's NBA game is totally geared towards the offensive player. And also another point that I need to bring up here, not even just for Steph Curry, but let's look at other point guards versus each other. You mean to tell me Chris Paul hasn't lit up Damian Lillard? You mean to tell me Lillard hasn't lit up Chris Paul? Just for defenders in general, you mean to tell me that whenever Kawhi Leonard steps on the court, LeBron James gets shut down? No. Does Kawhi Leonard just shut down Kevin Durant? No. Quote unquote, one of the best on-ball defenders in the league in Patrick Beverley. Has he just totally shut down Russell Westbrook before? Has he totally shut down Steph Curry? Now, I know that even though we are talking about this, many of you will still cling to the media narratives about this player is such a great defender, this player can't play defense. And I'm sorry, you have been bamboozled. You have been led astray because literally some of the best defenders in the league have actually been lit up more than the quote unquote trash defensive players in the league. And then also many of you will say, oh, well, Steph Curry, he's super weak. A lot of you guys just hate Curry just because you're a hater. Yet in the weight room, he does deadlift 400 pounds. And now I'm not gonna lie, me personally, I deadlift 450 pounds. But regardless, whenever you do hit that 400 mark, you're definitely not a weak person. But that's beside the point. Now, as far as what Steph Curry is saying here, I mean, you can tell that he's confident. Curry is very aware of his defensive numbers. And then at the end of the day also, he still understands that, hey, this is the NBA. Nobody is stopping anybody. And if you disagree with that, somebody please put in the comment section where Patrick Beverley, Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, or whoever you want to say is a quote unquote good defender, please put down in the comment section when these players totally just stop somebody from scoring. And I'm talking about stop the best players in the league. Because last time I checked, I don't care who you can name, everybody gets lit up in the NBA because the NBA has changed the rules to be geared towards the offensive player. And outside of hustle plays, a couple blocks, a couple steals here, there's not much more that any player can do. Also, today's post notification shout out does go to Deb JB. I have consistently seen her in the comment section. She always lets me know that, hey, I'm liking your videos, I'm sharing your videos, my notification bell is on. And she even tells me in this particular comment that, hey, I'm her favorite basketball player commentator, that she watches me consistently, and both her and her husband watch my channel together. I can't even lie, that is absolutely just like, that is so amazing to hear from you, man. I am literally so humbled to hear that. It's one thing for people to watch my videos, but it's another for people to really like the content that I give you guys. So Deb, I definitely appreciate both your and your husband, supporting my channel. You guys are awesome. Now, if you would like a post notification shout out, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, like this video, and then let me know that you did in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, it's about to go down in the Western Conference Finals. I absolutely cannot wait. Definitely stay tuned because it really looks like I'm going to be able to straight live stream and give you guys live commentary on the game as it's happening. Now, keep in mind, because of copyright purposes, I won't be able to actually show the game on the screen. I am going to attempt to have the live stats on the screen though while live streaming. And also, I do have to apologize. The things that I was putting together for today's video with the green screen, it was just not working, but that's okay. We have a lot of time to get into those type of things, and I guarantee whenever I do drop that video, you guys are gonna love it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Hey, I just want to thank all of you guys for your consistent support, as well as everybody who does donate. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. I feature a lot of your comments there. There's not too much else more to talk about. Sincerely, God bless every single one of you guys. I'm your man RB The Breakthrough, and I will see all of you in the next video.